Okay, so it's been a bit since we had the debut of Vegeta's latest transformation in the Dragon Ball Super anime, the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution transformation, if I'm not mistaken, where he was still Super Saiyan Blue, but he had like that sparkly aura around him where it was just all sparkles or whatever, and a lot of us were kind of left to question, okay, what was up with that? It was never even named in the anime, and it was just kind of a lot of speculation. Now, one of the people behind the Dragon Ball Super anime came out and talked a little bit about it, gave us a little bit of insight into it, because it's kind of interesting coming into the Dragon Ball Super Broly film. Now Vegeta, a lot of his transformations or whatever are definitely going to be interesting to see how they maneuver, how they work, especially against Broly. We know that Broly is going to be, well, obviously he's the main villain of this film, but also because in the recent art that was released for this one, we see that in the anime at the very least, we're going to be seeing the debut, or the anime debut. It already happened in the manga, but the anime debut of Vegeta's Super Saiyan God mode, the normal God mode, the one that Goku had with the red hair that he achieved in Battle of Gods. We're going to be seeing that in the Dragon Ball Super Broly film, which that's really awesome. I always wonder, like, why didn't Vegeta ever, exhibit that form in the anime? Again, in the manga, Toyotaro actually used that. I believe it was in the Goku Black arc, and it was explained of how, in a sense, it's kind of better for certain aspects than the Super Saiyan Blue form because it doesn't restrain you or doesn't use that much of your energy, so you could kind of just keep on maneuvering or whatever. So we're going to be seeing that one in the upcoming Broly film. So that started making me wonder, okay, if we're going to see that form, how long is he going to use it? And is he going to eventually use the evolution form again? Because apparently, according to this, interview from this director, I believe he is, from the Dragon Ball Super anime, the evolution form that Vegeta used in the Tournament of Power was actually an anime original. It wasn't anything that was like, oh yeah, it had to be a thing. I'm imagining that the studio came up with it, and again, we'll jump into it in a second to see all the details or whatever, but that means that it more than likely wasn't a Toriyama thing, because we know that Toriyama, pretty much how the Dragon Ball Super anime was done and how the movie is done, is Toriyama gives them a long sheet of paper. Well, the movie's a little bit different, actually. I think Toriyama jumped on board after it was kind of set in stone, and then he just, makes his changes and corrections and stuff like that. But with the anime, it was Toriyama would hand them a sheet, or many sheets, I'm imagining, of like, this is point A, point B, point C, point D, and then they got to kind of cross the roads to get to there and make things up as they go along. And it was likewise with the manga. So that's why we would see, for example, the God form for Vegeta in the manga, but we wouldn't see it in the anime because they were left to their own vices to kind of figure out, okay, how we're going to get from point A to point B. So with the Vegeta transformation, again, I'm imagining that was them saying, well, how we're going to have this fight happen, or how we're going to do this particular, moment if Vegeta's not supposed to be at this level, or how we're going to make things hype for this episode. And that was what they came up with, the Super Saiyan Blue evolution. And again, I'm wondering, are we going to see that in the, Broly film? Because Broly, again, if he's going to be a credible threat, he has to be immensely strong. And we see even in the trailer, again, Broly is really, really strong. So that means if Goku doesn't have the Ultra Instinct transformation, right? Because we know the Ultra Instinct transformation, the mastered one with the silver hair, that was the strongest form out of, especially between Goku and Vegeta. I'm imagining the Super Saiyan Blue evolution form for Vegeta probably put him on par with Goku's Kaioken transformation with the Super Saiyan Blue, where he had like the reddish aura mixed with the blue. That's probably where that was at. So Vegeta kind of caught up to that point, and it kind of makes it in a way showcase that Vegeta and Goku are essentially currently tied with power, because we know that Goku, he said, yeah, I can't tap into Ultra Instinct anymore. I don't know how to do it. It was like, it's a very complex and difficult transformation. Maybe we'll see it in the movie again, maybe we won't, but again, it makes me wonder, are we going to see those forms, the Kaioken times 100 Super Saiyan Blue transformation and the Super Saiyan Blue evolution transformation in the Broly film? But of course, it's a matter of, are they going to be going that route? Because again, if this is, the Super Saiyan Blue evolution transformation is an anime original, then maybe they might not want to use that moving forward, because I'm imagining we're going to get a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie manga adaptation. But again, maybe the manga could just do things differently. Maybe it's again where there's a layout, and then Toyotaro can do what he wants, and the anime producers and directors can do what they want. But let's read what this guy had to say regarding the Super Saiyan Blue evolution transformation that Vegeta had, but also he said something really interesting about Jiren's fighting spirit, which is a kind of cool tidbit I wanted to share with you guys anyway and give my input on. So let's read. Ishitani says, Thank you for your questions. When writing this response, director Ryota Nakamura looked over it too. I'm amazed and also extremely happy to see people continue to have so much interest even this long after it stopped airing. Yeah, boy, we're going to be excited still. We love us some Dragon Ball, okay? You kind of left us a little blue ball. It was out of nowhere like, hey, by the way, guys, Dragon Ball is ending. Just want to let you know, we know you love it. We know the ratings are booming and y'all just going crazy, but yeah, we're gonna put a stop to it for right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we still love it, okay, baby? And with all the Broly announcements, we're still gonna be invested. I'm just saying, but let's continue. Vegeta's evolved version of Blue is an anime original. Like you said, that form is the result of him mastering his strength in a different way than Goku. Strength-wise, please think of it as about the same as Goku's Blue Kaioken. So we was all on the mark because the fandom been saying that since pretty much the debut of it, and that was what, like in February or March or something like that. So we've been saying that for quite some time, and yeah, again, that's cool that we were on point. I mean, it made sense because at the end of the day, if Ultra Instinct was just this absolute mastering of power and maneuvers and all of that stuff, and Beerus can't even do it, for this Super Saiyan Blue evolution thing to be at that level, it wouldn't make much sense, right? It'd be like, wait, what? And you know what I'm saying? It had to be something along the lines of Ultra Instinct, so we was on point with that one, and that's cool to get clarification of where it stood as far as, you know, on the power scaling. The following is merely my own personal opinion, but I think Vegeta would never call it quits on his own strength. Being as proud as he is, I doubt he would shut up while Goku has surpassed him with Ultra Instinct. So I'm curious. I mean, again, he's saying this is his own opinion or whatever, but is that hinting that at some given point, whether it be in the Broly film or if the Dragon Ball Super TV anime returns, that Vegeta is going to find his own methods of reaching that same type of power as Ultra Instinct? Because let's be honest here, okay? We always know, like with the Dragon Ball Super anime, etc., that they're going to keep on getting stronger. They're going to keep getting new forms, and at some given point, I'm imagining Goku is going to be able to use Ultra Instinct if he doesn't get another different form. And Vegeta, again, he's not going to fall too far behind. He just caught up to where Goku is right now, because again, Goku can't access the power and the maneuvers and the speed and all of that Ultra Instinct gives him. So yeah, that's kind of interesting that he's saying that. Again, he's saying this is his own opinion, but I wouldn't be surprised if yeah, Vegeta is going to find another form. It might not even be Ultra Instinct, but it'll be something similar that he's able to use. Because I mean, how long has it been, if you really think about it, that Vegeta's kind of been following Goku's boots and his footsteps? It was like Goku went Super Saiyan, Vegeta went Super Saiyan. Goku figured out Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta went. I mean, you could argue that one where Vegeta kind of was messing around or whatever, and they didn't really access 2 per se until well after the Cell Saga, because they kind of found a form of where they could be Super Saiyan and kind of power up, but it wasn't 2 like Gohan. But hey, Gohan did it and then they all did, you know what I'm saying? So Vegeta's kind of always been a step behind and then following suit of, like, you know, Goku went Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta went Super Saiyan Blue, or Goku went God, and you know what I mean? So it was nice and refreshing and different for once, since Vegeta's been shown in Dragon Ball since his debut, to not just copy the same exact form that Goku, you know, obtained in the previous arc or 2, and then, oh yeah, Vegeta got it now. Him going his own way with the Super Saiyan Blue evolution was nice, different, and it showcased that, yeah, Vegeta ain't gonna get left behind. And it was just overall showcasing, again, a change in times where Vegeta's no longer just copying Goku, and hey, if he does get a new form, it might not even be Ultra Instinct. It could be something totally different if Vegeta's going this route of now obtaining his own transformations and not just following suit of what Goku did in an arc before. And then, of course, here's a little bit of information regarding this whole Jiren thing that he was going to talk about, which again, it was the end of Super and we didn't get much talks about it, so I'm interested. In episode 131, Jiren loses his faith and indeed at first has no fighting spirit left. However, he gets back on his feet thanks to Toppo trusting in his strength. When Goku stood before him once more, Jiren fully recovered his fighting spirit. During their Universe Survival arc, Jiren considered fighting with his full power to be the greatest way of honoring his opponent. So, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of diving a little more into Jiren's character of, you know, he did at some given point during the tournament, he kind of just was like, whatever, screw it. And then it was Toppo like, yo, dog, what are you doing? Get back in there. That kind of got him a little revitalized. So he lost his way for a second because, I mean, at the end of the day, he started to get a little nasty and evil-ish, you know what I'm saying? From being this pride trooper and being good and all of that to where he ended up, it was like, okay. But again, eventually he found his way towards the end of the tournament. And yeah, nice little tidbit there. Kind of curious what you guys think. For starters, do you think we're going to be seeing the Super Saiyan Blue evolution transformation for Vegeta in the upcoming Broly Broly film, or you think we're going to get different forms altogether? To be honest with you, I highly doubt. I'd be surprised, and you never know, but I highly doubt we're going to see any new transformations that we haven't seen before in this upcoming film. I think Goku will probably use the Kaioken transformation, Vegeta will use, you know, the Super Saiyan Blue evolution, and maybe we might see Ultra Instinct. I think that would be a good way, you know, Goku tapping into it again to be able to put down Broly, if not a whole big slugfest of them just, you know, using maneuver. I don't know, it's going to be crazy, because we know Broly, if he's anything like what Kale was shown to be and what he used to be, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and normal attacks are going to be kind of nothing towards him. And I really hope also that they kind of reference back to Kale being very similar to what this guy Broly is, and all of that good stuff. And your overall thoughts and expectations for Vegeta's transformations in the upcoming Dragon Ball Super Broly film. I'm interested, and I'm hyped that we're going to get the anime debut of the Super Saiyan God transformation with Vegeta, but I kind of want to see the Super Saiyan Blue evolution one. Even if it's an anime original, hey, this is an extension of the anime. It's a film. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications of all my videos. And check out all my other social media and stuff in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.
We making major moves, laughing at the haters lose. We don't give a fuck.